feel as though we've had this movement in mentality where people have a tendency to avoid giving someone else credit because they feel like it will in some way lower the impressiveness of their own accomplishments. And I see it a lot in powerlifting, I see it a lot in music, I see it a lot just all over, where people seem to take it so personally when someone else does well that they just want to spitfire or just say venomous things to discredit them. In powerlifting, it could be something like, oh, what federation, or oh, your body weight, or the equipment you're using, or whatever. It just, to me, I get caught up in it sometimes. You see that and you're like, well, that guy's probably on drugs, so of course he's lifting more than me. As if someone, again, when someone else's performance, if they're doing well for them, we just have this tendency not to be able to turn it off, and we just make this personal comparison. And I can see how there is an importance to some people of that, but I also understand that your own progress is the only thing you can control, and trying to take away from someone else's achievement or put them down, especially when they're not involved, just doesn't really make sense to me. I don't understand what you benefit from that. Does that make you feel better about yourself to say, well, so-and-so, yeah, of course they did because of this, 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 and this? And it's almost like you have to qualify their accomplishments. And there have been times when I have gotten jealous of someone else. I'll see someone else do well or show up out of nowhere and like, wow, their progress is so impressive to me that it does create some sort of jealousy effect where it's like, why can't I have that? But I think it's important never to let that take over your mentality and determine your attitude and what you're doing. You have to stick to living your own grind and figuring things out yourself, because you just can't base your success off the performance of other people. You're never going to be happy. You're never going to get there. You'll eventually get to the point where you will lose, or you will come off your top of your game, and it's just not sustainable. So I guess that's just my opinion, but if someone criticizes you, just think to yourself, like, okay, is this some piece of information that can actually help me, or is it just someone who is just upset and experiencing that same kind of thing? And either way, it can be a positive thing to you. You can say either, well, I'm doing something right because people are hating, or you can say, well, that might actually help. And if you're interested in getting better, it doesn't matter where that critique is coming from. If you can use that information, regardless of the tone that it's presented in, and get better from it, then you end up having the power in that situation. So that's just something that's been on my mind recently. This workout was really high volume, I think about 50,000 pounds total. The benching was 6 triples at 315, 4 sets of 5 at 275, and then a lot of lower weight things that I didn't even bother filming. And the squats were 5 triples at 485 and 4 triples at 455. I was hurting pretty good by the end of it, especially after how deadlifts went earlier this week, and I was already so beat up then. But it looks like we're on track to finishing up this 4th week. If I get everything that I want to today, I should hit my volume goals for the week, and then try to improve on them next week, and then finish up the training block in week 6. So thank you guys for watching, for the continued support. I appreciate you all very, very much, and your the following and the support through when people get the t-shirts and stuff. It really does help in an impactful way directly to me, so I appreciate that very much. So thanks again, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.